Have you guys ever wanted to watch anime with me? Well, now you guys can. We watch all type of anime and we do it on a nightly basis. All you guys have to do is follow me on Twitch and click the link in the description to join the Discord. With that out of the way, let's get into the intro. So, in the video I made last week, I talked about who's the best love interest for Eren. Is it Mikasa or Historia? If you guys want to watch that, link for that will be in the description. But I ranted on a little bit in that video, and I decided I'd make a whole nother video. Really, I guess, going more in deep in what I ranted about. So, what I don't understand is why people say that this anime has nothing to do with love, right? And it clearly plays an important role and it influences on some of the actions and decisions that some of the characters make. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic love, but just love in general. And Attack on Titan fans, you guys are hypocritical because even though your anime is really good, you guys have other aspects and different aspects that are similar from animes One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, Hunter x Hunter. A lot of animes out there, they have different aspects that are very similar, right? And love is included, right? Other animes have love in it, romantic or not, and they influence and impact the story. And people don't slander that about their anime, saying, oh, it's not a part of it. They welcome it and they understand that love is an aspect in life. That's like when you live life, right? I personally think that the purpose of life, you live life to go out and create, do different things, and experience everything that you can, right? And love is a part of that. So why can't that be the same for Attack on Titan? Now, shipping characters isn't something I really do, but if they make sense and they go along with the story and I guess it has some importance, then you guys can do that, right? And I'm not trying to say that you guys should ship, and I'm not trying to say you guys shouldn't. It's just up to you guys, and but you shouldn't hate on people if they do. But if you guys enjoy regular anime content, then make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you guys never miss out on a new video. With that out of the way, my name is Potential Unleashed, and let's talk about the importance of love in Attack on Titan. The best example I can give, I guess, about romantic love is where in the end of season 2, when Mikasa, Eren is going through it, losing his mind, really sad, seeing Hannes die, seeing that he has the power of the Titans in order to be strong, but he can't do anything. And she was saying, well, that's not true. Saying that you were by my side, you wrapped your scarf around me, you did all these wonderful things for me, you gave me strength. I love you for that. And I will always love you for that, right? And so Eren, he got up, when she was about to kiss him, basically giving up, Eren got up, didn't give up, and said he'll wrap around her as many times as he wants. Not friend zoning her, not saying, oh, well, I don't like you like that. No, he got up saying that he got up so they could fight for another day. So him meaning so much to her, it influenced him for his actions. Love influenced his actions. Another example is what Eren's doing currently in the story is all because he loves his friends. He loves and cares about them so much that he's willing to do anything to survive, even if that makes him an enemy of humanity, and even if that means, I guess, pushing them away. And Mikasa's willing to do anything that she can to make sure that Eren doesn't die because she cares and loves for him so much. And same with Eren, same with Armin. All three of them love each other a lot. They're willing to do anything for each other. Prime example, when Eren and Mikasa were willing to fight Levi over who got to be picked to be the Colossal Titan, they were willing to kill him for the syringe, right? Because they didn't want to see the friend that they love so much die on them. And the last example I'm going to use from this anime is, this is going to have an asterisk by it, but when Carla told Hannes that her legs were broken. Now, the reason I'm putting an asterisk by this is because, well, the anime, then the manga, you can't really draw motion. When the anime, you can't. And in the anime, her legs were still moving, right? They were dangling a little bit. So, but I kind of find it hard to believe that the house, like a full-on house, fell on top of your legs, but your legs aren't broken. So that's why I'm putting an asterisk by it. But let's say her legs do work, and they did work, and she lied about it. Well, she lied because she loved Eren, she loved Mikasa so much, right? She loved the kids, and she wanted them to survive because she knew that she was pretty much a goner, and if they stayed there, they'd be a goner too. So she did not want them to die. She wanted them to survive, and she loved them so much that she was willing to sacrifice herself so that they can go out and still keep on living. And no, Attack on Titan isn't a romance genre, but people who say that it's not that type of anime and love isn't included, well, they're just wrong, all right? But there are other animes that do this, and I'll list some examples for those below, but I think it's only the people who like Eren because of his sadistic ways. Well, he's not sadistic. That's a poor choice of words. I'm not gonna get too into it because I was talking about spoilers. But I think whenever people be like, "Oh, Eren doesn't need love. He needs freedom. Eren X freedom or whatever," right? And whenever he's involved, I think that's when people start getting upset because when it's Armin and Annie, nobody slanders them. Nobody be like, "Oh, well, don't talk about that." No, everybody welcomes that. Everybody welcome Ymir and Historia, right? Everybody's like, "We love that." But when it's this, when it's Eren, we want to slander it. And I don't understand why. So, examples from other animes. Naruto, right? Naruto has some love aspects in it, right? The pain arc, he was about to die. Hinata came in. She didn't want to see somebody that she loved since childhood. That him dying, right? He saved her when she was younger. She came in, was willing to die in his place, or trying to save him instead of pain killing him, and that caused Naruto to transform. It's whatever, but still, right? Her love for him influenced the behavior of the show. Her show influenced Naruto turning into, going all the way up to the eight tail and trying to stop pain. And then Sakura loves Sasuke so much, right, throughout the entire series. She did not want him to go and leave the village, right? She has a kid with him now, right? Sadara, right? Boruto manga really good. The anime is trash, but she loved him so much, wanting to end his suffering, so she attempted to kill him, right? So he wouldn't suffer from the evil that he was doing. Now, she wasn't able to do it, but still, right? It showed how much she cared and loved for Sasuke there. And then we had Twin Star Exorcist. Now I'm going off the anime version because they went on a completely different route from the manga a little bit, like halfway through. But basically, Rokuro and Benio, right? One of the strongest exorcists in the series, right? But they hate each other at first, right? But the more and more they worked together as partners, the more and more they started to value each other, and they started wanting each other in their lives, and they eventually fell in love with each other, right? So that was an important aspect of the show. It's an action and I guess adventure type of anime, but love influenced the show. One Piece, the Straw Hats, they're a tight-knit group. They value friendship over everything, right? And they love each other and would do anything for each other, right? Nico Robin, she loved the crew so much because she had been alone for 20 years, right? She was on the run for that long. And even when she was 8 years old, nobody was her friend, right? So technically, she had been alone for 28 years, right? But she was willing to sacrifice herself for world government to be killed, right? So that her friends could live long lives because she loved and valued them so much. And then Whole Cake Island was an art about wedding, right? She did not like Sanji. She was using him for her Big Mom and their own selfish goals. She said she didn't want to marry a loser like him, right? We had that whole scene where Sanji was crying in the rain, right? His cigarette wouldn't light. But then later, when she actually found out Sanji's personality, she fell in love with him, even kissed him. But she erased his memory because she didn't want to burden him to try to force him to stay with her, right? It's an action-adventure story, right? That's what One Piece is. But love influenced decisions. And not all love is romantic love. Let's talk about Hunter x Hunter, right? Gon and Killua love the friendship that they have, and they value it over anything in the world. It's not a focal point, but it's important for their character development and the whole dynamic of the freaking show. Attack on Titan's main focus is like death, darkness, discrimination, etc. But love does play an important role within the story. Chapter 123, what if I chose another answer? That possibly could have altered the show, right? Now, when people say that romance isn't in it, I just can't understand why. When people are more focused on shipping and the plot, they've more focused on Levi and Eren, which I don't understand, or stuff like that over the plot. Then yeah, okay, they deserve to get roasted because that's not the focal point of the story, right? Like love is probably like 5%, maybe 10% of the story, right? But some people make it out to be like 50%. Like when Eren smiled at Historia and Mikasa, the moment they had, people are like, oh, he smiled at her. Like, no, shut the fluff up and watch the freaking show. That's a little annoying. And I understand why you guys are getting annoyed there. But we have to get out the mindset, and people, there are allowed to ship characters no matter what. And you guys just have to be okay with that. But guys, give me your thoughts about this. Like I said, love is an important aspect. It's not the focal point, but it has a little sprinkle in there, right? Like when you're eating a cupcake or a cake, right? The first main thing is the cake, right? That's the most important part. Then it's the icing, right? The icing on the cake is there. The cake's about 70%. The icing's about 20%. And then you got the sprinkles, right? Well, I guess the icing's 25%. You got the sprinkles, right? Sprinkles, they add a little bit of excess, a little pizzazz to it. Got that 5% up there. That's what love is in these type of animes. But guys, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, hit that notification bell so you guys never miss out on a new video. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. It's on the screen and in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching. And don't forget to unleash your potential.